Boom, here we go. So as we can see, today's a downtrend. I had two trades. I won the first one, which was this morning during London session, as you can see right here, and I just lost one during New York session. And if I'm being honest, I was too, what is the word that I'm looking for? Hasty. That's a good word. Hasty. I was too hasty. Yeah. So, but the thing is, I don't think any trades would form if I didn't take this one because it's quite a consolidation. But hey, let me show you the London trade first, which made me about 750 bucks before fees. Pretty good. Pretty proud about that one. I feel like the the London trades have been going so well because there is a less care in my head. I mean, yeah, I guess that's the thing. All right, let's look at the trade right here. So we had, as we saw downtrend earlier, so the 15-minute zone and the 5-minute zone, both like if we would break downwards, which we did, we would break both the midline of the 15-minute and the bearish side of the 5-minute zone, meaning we're going to look for shorts. So we break with a fair value gap and a second quite big fair value gap, as you can see right here. So after the retest, we come back down again, and I actually shorted or entered the trade 1 second before closure of the candle, and at the time the price was right here. So it literally, as we can see, it literally engulfed the previous low right here that I need to engulf. How do I draw here? I don't know shit. What the fuck? Right here. So, oh yeah, I need to turn off the fucking magnet thing. So, price was here. Nice. Price was here when I shorted. Then price went back up right when the candle closed. So we entered, as you can see, right here. Boom. Right here. Entry. Beautiful. I see this candle form. See this candle form. And I went back to sleep. That's it. I closed my laptop because it was still what, 9 a.m. here? 9:15, 9:20, something like that. So I closed it, went back to sleep, and about 40 minutes later we took profit. I think I looked at the trade one time, or I didn't even. I think I did. I did. When I looked at it right here, when it was right back in the break-even zone. But eventually we took profit, a clean 10 points, because I've learned my lesson during New York session, during London session. I will not go for more than 10 points, even though we would have hit 15 points, even 20 points, if we want to. But the thing is, I want a swift and clean trade, because this shit right here would impact my mental, and I don't think I can handle that yet. So I'd rather take this trade beautifully low. I think it was actually a low from before. Probably something here. I'm not going to look for it now. But hey, took a clean trade, $750, beautiful. 6.25 stop loss, which is pretty big for a London trade because there was quite a lot of volume, to my surprise. You see, that's an 8-point move down before I even entered the trade. And the zones were only what, about 5 or 9, 6 points. So yeah, good trade during London. Let's look at the trade I just took this afternoon. As we see right here, we have a big zone worth what, 20 points maybe? Yeah, 20 points. And then we have a 10-point 5-minute zone, which we break upwards. 1, 2, 3 big fair value gaps. This was already a big fucking move worth 10 points, even 18, 19 points. So that would have been a beautiful trade, but my confluences did not happen yet. They do happen right here, but then I was looking to enter of this fucking thing. If we only went up until here, I would have entered 7 points, but the candle had to push all the way up to 9 points, 10 points, so that's too late for me. And as we see, we came back down. But yeah, we would not be ticked out. We would literally take profit if we would have entered here on a 7 point, and then we would have taken 10 points. Probably not. I would have probably targeted this, and we would still be in the fucking trade right now. No, we wouldn't, because we would have get stopped out. So we didn't take that trade. We did trade later, because in my head I was thinking, let me try something different, because obviously we're gonna try to sweep this high right here, because this is I don't even know what fucking, this is New York high from yesterday. No, London high from today. London high from today. So we're obviously gonna try to sweep it, which we still are trying to, but it hadn't happened yet. Damn, I actually looked too short here. 10 points. Yeah, it would have worked. Anyway, I'm just trying to stay true to my one trade per session rule. Only if like something sudden happens and we break through the zone downwards or upwards, we change bias. Then I will consider a second trade. But hey, didn't happen. We entered here. I think where was it? Yeah, right here. Because we have the upward, we have a little reversal. But I was waiting, hoping that we would tap into this fair value gap again a little bit. But then again, it would still be a big, more than 7 point move to engulf. So I was just hoping to tap it, and then halfway through I would enter. I did enter anyway before even tapping. And then we moved, I think, what is this? 9 points and a little bit, 8 and 75. Yeah, we targeted previous high, which we have not reached yet. And now, as we can see, I don't think there's been any other entry that we can take. Let's see, we do have a value gap here. And a retest. Right here. Look, that's a retest. But we didn't take that one because we already traded. Then we would have been stopped out already. Boom. And then we have one here too. No. So now it's pretty choppy all over the board. I think it's going to continue like this. Maybe if we touch the high, it will activate some orders and it will crash down. But I don't see us going to any previous highs, because as we can see right here, this is a pretty sturdy downtrend. I mean, you never know actually, but no, we're not. If we break London, why is there not even a fucking New York? Yeah, anyway. Well, that's it for me for today. Tomorrow should be a good day again, depending on what happens. I'll definitely trade London if anything happens, and then in New York, we'll see. All right, that's it for me for today. So that brings our daily total to $261.75. Could have been $750. Could have been a lot of things, but it's not. So we just needed a little bit of luck, and we didn't get it. So that's okay. That's it for me for today, and I will see you guys.